Hello, angels. Welcome back to the Cosmic Tailor. I am Taylor, here to tailor you to your highest timeline. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. I keep hearing renewal. Renewal, renewal, renewal. So maybe you're renewing something, maybe you're renewing a lease, maybe you're doing something to renew your energy, to renew, I don't know, it's like you're just getting something back. You're getting something back. And ooh, it feels like there have been some complications in that. 6 of Cups and 5 of Cups. Maybe a previous connection that you were in is making it more difficult for you to get back what you worked for or what you deserve. So interesting, because like the sun's like really coming down, blaring down on me over here right now. But yeah, this just feels really interesting. What's up, Spirit? Ace of Coins. Okay. Oh, it's a peacock. Which one do you want, Spirit? Okay. What else? Peacocks could be significant to you. You might work with Hera from the Greek pantheon. Okay, I'm gonna put on my glasses actually. I don't really need them to see, but like they have blue light filter, which for some reason just it does make things look so much more clearer. I have decent vision, and by decent I mean like I think it's like 20/25, but that is not anymore. Not anymore. That is definitely not my vision anymore. It's been like a couple years since I've gotten my eyes checked. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. Maybe you need to renew your lenses, get a new prescription. Can you clarify this Ace of Coins, please? Can you clarify this? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify this Fool energy? Oh, I see. Okay. Understood. Can you clarify this? Okay. Can you clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please? Can you clarify this Queen? Awesome. So, 2, 4, 6 on the timer. With the 3 of Coins and the Queen of Cups in reverse on the back of the deck. And immediately under those two, as well as the 6 of Coins in the reverse with the Devil, there is a devil. What Spirit is saying to me specifically, there is a devil that owes you. There is a devil energy that is currently in debt to you. What do they owe you exactly? I'm not sure. I'm willing to bet that it has something to do with stability, though, because we have the Ace of Coins being clarified by the 3 of Wands in the reverse, the Magician being clarified by the 4 of Wands, right? There's a new beginning that you've been like moving towards, or that you are actively living in at this very moment. Something that you didn't really plan for, something that you didn't really expect to happen. 3, 4, 5 on the timer, something that you really were not planning on really at all. Like the position that you're in at this moment, it's like you just didn't think that this is where you would be or where you would end up, right? And then the Magician in reverse being clarified by the 4 of Wands. It's like, this is a new space. I'm literally seeing a slab of concrete, and it's like the Magician is trying to transform it or trying to change it into something that's more watery, like, you know, trying to make it into something that's mutable, right? And it's not working, because the thing is, like, this position that you're in your life right now, it is an energy that is very purposefully solid. This is very purposefully solid energy. Like, this is inflexible, and no amount of alchemization can change that. My cat just started running, so that's interesting. we have the Fool being clarified by the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Fool's also in the reverse. It's interesting because it's like, you didn't expect this, but you saw it coming in a way. Like, you knew something was going to have to change, something was going to have to be different, something was going to have to mutate, right? In order to get to this new beginning. And this entire situation, this entire endeavor was not something that you were foreign to. All right? This devil that you were working with, this devil that you were dealing with, that was making things so difficult, so inflexible in the first place, right? Because, like, or I'm hearing they made it seem like they put the illusion up that they were the ones that were making things inflexible, but they weren't. They deluded themselves so much to believe that the inflexibility of this place that you were going to was of their own power and not of spirits, which is why it could be extra confusing as to why this space that you're in feels so difficult and hard to navigate. But, okay, this, Eight of Swords energy, you willfully allowed yourself to see what was once like something that you refused to understand, right? Because Eight of Swords energy talks about being in that position where you believe to, well, being in that position where you believe to be powerless about where you're at and what you're doing. Like, you don't have any kind of say in controlling your fate and controlling where you're at. But really, if you just fought a little harder to get the blindfold off, fought a little harder to cut the ties that are holding you in that space, you would see clearly that you are free to escape, that you're free to move. And that's what was, that's kind of what wasn't exactly new to you when it came to this situation. You'd already been in a situation like that before. And because of that, this devil assumed that because of how painful and hard it was for you to get out of that energy the first time, you wouldn't be willing to try to get out of it a second time. That you wouldn't have the strength to try to fight out of that kind of bondage, that kind of entrapment yourself, right? 10 of Coins in the reverse being clarified by the 4 of Coins in reverse. This devil was taking your stability from you, was leeching off of you and taking your abundant energy from you. Yeah, look at that, the Star in reverse. They were actively trying to take from you because they saw the blessing that you are. They saw how you were able to call things in to your life and call things to you. They saw how you were able to make yourself rich. How you were able to make yourself stable without ever having to really do much other than just be authentic, be true, be yourself. And because of that, because of all the energy that they took from you, we have a snake here. All the things that they took from you, all of the stability that they took from you, right? They now owe you a hefty debt, right? With the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups, you are having to be paid back like tenfold what they had taken from you. And what's more is that because of everything that you went through with this devil, because of everything that you went through in this life, with these tests, with these trials, with these tribulations, you are now being gifted wish fulfillment. You are now going down the path of wish fulfillment and going down your path of fate, of destiny, of what was written for you, right? What was written in the contract, if you did do what you had to do, or what you did do, right? If you completed the things that you had to do in order to get down that path, and you did it very successfully, right? And it's moving into this new energy with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, with the Knave of Coins in the reverse. It's like you're really confused. Like, you really don't understand what in the world is going on or why everything is happening the way it's happening. And it's because with the Six of Coins energy over here in reverse, and then the Devil directly under that, there was not reciprocated give and take within a connection. And actually, so much was taken from you that now they're like, everything that needs to come back to you, it has to come back to you like tenfold, like I said, right? It has to come back to you at an exponential rate than it was taken from you. And that's because these people, they didn't think about their actions. They did not think about the consequences of their actions, or what would happen if they took so much from you and you ended up leaving, right? With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, we also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse over here, remember? Yeah, so much was taken from you and so much was depleted out of you that you literally, I would argue that these two queens are the most compassionate. Because the Queen of Wands understands passion, understands the energy of passion, understands the energy of authenticity, and understands like what it's like to be in the position of your pride being bruised or your ego being attacked, right? She understands what it's like to be in the position of not growing into and understanding yourself fully, right? And then the Queen of Wands, that's just pure compassion right there, pure understanding, pure empathy, like an actual being of love and light that comes through in a way that genuinely just wants to give understanding and give space to people that need it for expression, right? Both of these queens are heavy on expression, and they took so much from you that you don't have any of that for them at all. Like, you don't feel any compassion towards this person. You don't feel any understanding towards this person. You don't really care, actually. At the very, very least, you don't care what is going on with this person or why they're acting the way that they do. Death. Because it's dead. It's over. Everything that they did it out of selfishness. Everything that you did it out of selflessness. And because of that, these people are now stuck having to owe you a hefty debt. You have I'm hearing you have so much karmic credit. Like, there are so many things that have to come into your life and that simply have to be the reality for you. Because of all the shit that you've had to put up with and all the things that people have put you through. And that's just how it is. You know, that's just how it is. Two of Swords. It was all part of the plan. Everything that happened, it was all part of the divine's plan. They saw everything, every motive that this devil had before they came into your life. And they saw the energy that this devil was in. And they saw that it could have gone in one of two ways, right? Either this devil would learn to grow, be compassionate, kind, and loving, and move in a higher vibration with you, right? And choose the more loving thing with you and align with you. Or they were going to go against you, betray you, siphon from you, steal from you, manipulate you, gaslight you, and try to hurt you. And either way, you were going to get karmic credit for helping and for being the kind, loving, compassionate person that you are. Either way, it was going to end up putting you on that 10 of Cups journey, on the Wheel of Fortune journey. There was no avoiding it. There was nothing that anybody or anything could have done to prevent you from getting to this point. Truly. It was destined. It was destined. Is that all, Spirit? Is that all you want to say? Because I think... What way did you want this? Two of Cups with the Temperance in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. See, and now this devil, the only way that this can go backwards and the only way that this can throw you off of your journey, that way that things are going, the only way that this can throw you off of the 10 of Cups timeline is if you accept this offer from this devil. Again, King of Coins in the reverse. This person that's really unstable. This person that's really insecure. This person that really, needs other people in order to feel stable. Don't let it. Allow this to be dead. Allow this part of your journey, this part of your life to be dead. Allow this to be a transformative experience for this devil to learn to do better and be more true to themselves so that they can actually come into alignment within themselves. Allow this to be their lesson. Allow this to be their lesson. With Temperance in the reverse, their life is way off balance right now. And they want to blame you for that. They want to attack you for that. But it's literally none of your business at all. You didn't do jack shit to justify any of the things that they did towards you, all right? You didn't do a single thing to justify anything that they did towards you. Not one single thing. Not one single thing. So, yeah. Don't take this offer. Don't go back. Don't reply. Don't even open the message if they send one to you. Just don't do it. Thank you so much for being here, angels, and for letting me read your energy. If you liked this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how it resonated, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.